What I see is change. What I see is you having a discussion with somebody saying, hey, I'm just going to throw out an example here. I'm tired of telling you to do the dishes when you know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's our agreed upon role of house maintenance, right? You do the dishes. I shouldn't have to remind you to do this. I'm not your mother. Hi Cancer, welcome to your November 2022 reading. So it will be a general reading. We're going to start with an oracle card and then we're just going to do a Celtic cross. I won't be clarifying anything at this point, but once this channel grows a little bit, then I'll probably start clarifying things. So, all right, let's do this. What's going on for Cancer November 2022, please? Tell me what's happening for Cancer, November 2022. Cancer. Got two. Okay. We've got transformation and kindred partnership. Interesting. Transformation and kindred partnership. Something's changing for you guys. So there's a very special relationship that you have in your life. Doesn't have to be romantic. Could be whatever. But it's something that's important to you. It is a relationship that is important to you that is changing. Feels like a good change, really. Feels like a good change. I can't really get very many good details in regards to this. I think it's going to vary. Let's see what the cards say here. So what's going on for Cancer, November 2022? I'm sure it's bound to show up in here. Cancer, 2022, November 2022, please. Cancer. Show me Cancer, November 2022, please. For that. A couple of mix-ups here. Okay. There's a card upside down in here. There's a bunch of cards. We've got the Death card, transformation. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Five of Swords. Sounds like somebody's doing some, I'm going to reshuffle since this is in here. Sounds like somebody's doing some change-ups in regards to their vulnerability, their self-sabotage. Which sounds like a really good thing, because self-sabotage tends to be the biggest thing that we tend to do to ourselves, right? Because of our own vulnerabilities. Prophet. In this deck, it's the Prophet of Moons, which is the Knight of Cups. Come on, settle up here. One more, and then we're going to get this rolling. Come on. There we go. All right. For Cancer, November 2022. Okay. Okay. Foundation of the issue. Let's see. We've got the Seven of Wands. Seven of Feathers in this deck. So I feel like there's a persistence that you're trying to accomplish here. A persistence. Now, the Seven of Wands can be persistence or blocking. But I feel like it's more persistence. What's challenging here? What's the issue? We've got the Six of, what is this, stones? Yeah, this is 6 of stones. So 6 of pentacles. It's an interesting deck. Some of these I'm like, what is that? So, okay, so yeah, you're looking for balance. You're looking for equal give and take in regards to things. And so the thing is that you're not getting it. That's why it's in the challenge position. You're not seeing that you're either receiving enough or you're not, or you're finding that you're like, I don't think I give enough. You're Cancer. So the thing is, you know what? You may not be receiving enough in this case because you guys tend to give way more of yourself. Tend to, of course. All depends on your placements, but you tend to like be really giving, really loving with things like that. So maybe now what's happening is that this 7 of Wands could be a blocking of certain behaviors. Kindred partnership. Okay, what's going on in Cancer's head? Yeah, we've got 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what you're seeing is that you're like, we're doing the same things over and over and over again here. 9 of Wands. Doing the same thing over and over again. So it's like you're trying to actively change something. With the 7 of Wands, it's forcing it through. Forcing it through. Just because it's like, I keep doing the same thing and I keep getting the same results, so I'm going to change it. I'm going to change it. What's Cancer's gut saying? We've got the 5 of Moons, 5 of Cups. Disappointment. Disappointment for sure. And so this partnership that you may be in, Cancer, this kindred partnership that you're changing, you may have realized that there's an imbalance going on. An imbalance in treatment of each other, an imbalance of what you need. You may also find that this person gave you exactly what you needed back in the beginning, and now you're like, I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. I need something else. I need a different kind of balance, right? Because we grow, right? So now you're like, okay, well, let's see if we can push this through to make it change, with this person. That doesn't mean you're ending anything with this person, okay? You're not actually ending anything. If I saw an ending, I'd tell you. I don't see an ending. What I see is change. What I see is you having a discussion with somebody saying, hey, I'm just going to throw out an example here. I'm tired of telling you to do the dishes when you know that that's what you're supposed to be doing. That's our agreed upon role of house maintenance, right? You do the dishes. I shouldn't have to remind you to do this. I'm not your mother, right? And I'm not talking from just a male or from just a female perspective or anything like that. I mean, men do it to women too, But Cancer is the mother of the zodiac, right? So the thing is that Cancer has a tendency to mother people automatically. And they're okay with doing so, but there comes a limit to that. There comes a limit. So I feel like you were actively trying to be like, I'm cool with taking care of you, but not like that. Does that make sense? Like before it was okay because it distracted you from that was weird. I almost said distracted you from who you actually are. That's weird. Maybe you're doing some inner work too. Especially with this disappointment here. Okay. Let's get more details. Oh, my nose is itchy. Sorry. All right. So what's passing? We've got the Chariot. Chariot card. That's you. It usually symbolizes, love and forward movement in love. You may have been trying to make this change for a while. So this Chariot card can be like the start of the change, start of the, pattern change that you've been trying to implement. And so this may be indicating this has been going for a while for you. going for a while. Okay, what's in the immediate future? Immediate future is like in the next couple weeks. First couple weeks in November, we've got the Wanderer of Stones, which is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this says that things will get better for the moment. It will get better. It'll get more comfortable for the time being, at least initially. My own skepticism is kicking in here, where they say that it'll get better, and it does for a few weeks, and then they go right back. They go right back, because nothing changes until they want to change. Nothing actually changes until they want to change. Let's see. We'll find out with the outcome here. But the thing is that, like, initially, yeah, it's going to do great. And you're going to be like, oh, yeah, this is so much better. So much better with whatever this change is for you. Yeah, you're looking for something different, and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. That's good. All right, energy surrounding Cancer here is we've got the World. Yep. Got the World. You are ending a pattern for sure. Ending a whole pattern and trying to start a whole new cycle, right? Starting a whole new cycle. And you're pushing for it. You're pushing for it hard. Pushing for it hard. Let's see. Unseen factors. We've got the Two of Feathers. Two of Wands. The question that pops in my head here, Cancer, is, are you looking outside of your relationship or your life or outside of yourself and seeing what other people are doing and going, well, that fits me? Is that what's happening? Like you're observing other people and what they are doing. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that's what it is, because you're looking out there and seeing what everybody else is doing. It's making you look at what's in here and you going, oh, well, maybe I should change this stuff. That's a good thing, but make sure it's true to you, okay? Make sure it's true to you. That's my dog in the background dreaming. All right, so hopes and fears, the High Priestess. So you're hoping that your intuition in this case is correct. Your intuition that change is necessary. That this is a good idea. You also fear that your intuition is wrong. You fear that it's wrong, but also you fear that it's right. Because it leaves you kind of in like in an unstable position, right? It leaves you in an unstable position. And it's like, well, I hope it's right, but at the same time, I kind of hope it's not right. I don't hope it's right. That's the thing with the hopes and fears position. The hopes and fears is it's your hope and your fear. I hope it's right. I hope we do need this change. I hope this is actually true. But I'm scared of this change. I'm scared of it being right. Your intuition may be kicking up a lot lately. A lot. It may be kicking up a lot. And so what's happening is that you're testing it. Testing it. Is this correct? Is this correct? Is this correct? So you don't really trust it that much yet. But this is one of the cases where this is like one of the tests that you have to go through that'll help you test that. All right, what's the outcome here? The Moon. Interesting, because the thing is that that's also one of your cards. The Moon. Oh, I want to clarify so bad. Okay. I'm not going to be clarifying yet, only because this is a pretty small channel at this point. But once, we start gaining more traction here, I'll start clarifying these things. And with the Moon at the outside, what it feels like is that things, so, remember this King of Pentacles is right here for the immediate future, right? I feel like stuff is going to disappear again at the end of the month. Kind of like what I was saying. Everything's fine for the first couple weeks, and then it fades right back off again. And the thing is that with it being under the moon, you're not really paying much attention to it. So it's kind of like an intermediary, make Cancer feel better about things, right? Make them forget that there was an issue. Thing is, it'll come right back around. Again. 9 of Wands. Over and over and over again. How many times have you done this? How many times? Has it worked? And of course, if you're doing it multiple times, it hasn't worked. And you're disappointed. Because you keep trying to change something that can't be changed. So then really, like, what needs to come out here is the Hermit. You need to go within and decide what you really want. Because you can't change this. It's not going to change. The only thing that you can change is you. All right, Cancer. What's some other advice here real quick for Cancer using a regular deck of cards? We've got the 6 of Diamonds that fell out. That's the 6 of Pentacles. Balance. And see, that's the challenge right here. That's where it came out right here. 6 of Pentacles. Balance and equal give and take. What's the advice for Cancer here, please? Regular deck of cards. Advice for Cancer, please. Almost. Yellow. We're not doing that. That fell out real sloppy. I don't like that. Advice for Cancer, please, in regards to this. There we go. Ace of Pentacles. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Diamonds, and the 6 of Diamonds as well. So 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. So balance up your space. Make it so that this Ace of Pentacles implies start something new. So if that resonates for you for whatever this situation is for you, great, go for it. I'm not saying end any relationships. That's not what I'm saying, because I don't see any actual like true endings here. What I do is I see endings of cycles. Of course, your weekly stuff, you know, will show me more of what's going on. So be sure to check like next week or whatever, the all signs weekly energies, because we do a you versus them type of thing. So check that stuff. That may give more details in regards to what's going on. So, all right, Cancer. That's what I've got for you this month. Thank you for being here for November 2022. And I will see you next time.